What's going on, everybody? This is Glitchy Agent back with another live stream slash video. How's everybody doing? It's been a couple days. Was busy playing Baldur's Gate with Graph on Saturday night. That's why I didn't stream. So sorry. But yeah, let's we're gonna get back into the swing of things tonight. I logged back in on daYZ and was fucking around, and I got hit by the fuck around find out club. So I got smashed on pretty good. You know, I wasn't playing with my headphones because the only reason why I was logging on in the first place was to make sure my base wasn't raided, make sure I paid for the base, all that shit. And it bit me. Creeped around another base, went under a fence. They waited for me to start climbing underneath the fence, got me. You know, they could have been talking to me, but I don't know. I've been drinking a lot of water tonight. I got a massive headache just brewing right here. So yeah. Started off again, running back towards that area. I stopped at the Air Force Base. I killed a player. I'm kind of mad I didn't stream it, but he did have a key on him. He had a key and he had an LAR. So I managed to kill him with just a couple rounds of the AK that I had on me. And so now we are starting off by the what I call the AFB for Air Force Base. Basically, it's a giant fucking airport that's on the map. Down by the radar station. We're going to make our way back up north. Travel northwest to get back to the base. Drop off whatever we get from in here. And move on from there. So yeah. Exciting stuff, I do declare. Tonight we are going to... I'm going to revamp the Critical Role. Not revamp it, but I'm going to play it from the beginning of the last episode. Because we were only 15 minutes into the other episode. And I started feeling pretty shitty. So I was like... we'll just call it where it's at. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rewind. So we were actually 15 minutes in. But as you can see, I'm starting at 6:52. Realistically, it doesn't start till about 8 minutes in. So we only watched 6 minutes of this campaign. And I was like, we'll re-kick it off. So... that's what we'll be doing as soon as this is done loading. So, yeah. For those who are over watching on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel over at glitchyagent_47, just like the YouTube channel. Oh, I'm on the wrong map. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I'm on the wrong Aftermath one. Thank God, dude. I got scared like a motherfucker. I was about to be like, no. Not Livonia. We're not playing Livonia. Dear Isle. There we go. Although we could do a Livonia one next. You know, Livonia I'm a little bit more familiar with. Deer Isle, I'm only familiar to like 10 kilometers in each direction, 8 to 10 kilometers, and then it's pretty much whatever's. So yeah. So just so you guys know, once Baldur's Gate comes out, I'll be streaming / putting videos up on the YouTube channel. I don't think I'm going to be playing it on the PC though. I think I'll be playing it over on the PlayStation. So stay tuned for that. That'll be at the very end of August. Not this Friday, but the upcoming Friday, I will not be streaming either. That is going to be my session 0 with my group of guys for D&D. I mean, it shouldn't be long, to be honest. I'll probably come home and stream it. I think we're starting at 10:30, something like that. It's only going to be like an hour long. Everybody's going to get to know each other, that kind of thing. And then we're going to go our separate ways. And then it's going to be once a month for the time being. So there's also that. At least until I think we're going to be doing that all the way up until October, once a month. So do not fret. It won't be every 2 weeks, like I said. Not yet, anyways. By the beginning of October, though, it'll be back to, we'll be going to 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. So what else? What other? Activision was acquired by Microsoft finally. So for you Xbox goers, it sounds like they're gonna revitalize the servers for all the Call of Duty games. So that's something. If anybody is watching this stream from Activision, do not revitalize Infinite Warfare. Not revitalize Black Ops 4. Okay, Black Ops 3. What you need to bring back is Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. That's what you got to bring. And they got the Crash Bandicoot license. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy to me that Crash Bandicoot is going to be... It's a letter opener, too, so that's why it's not cutting me. Yeah, it's been a PlayStation exclusive for years. I'm surprised it got handed over. Big mad, dude. Xbox leading the way. You know? But what can we do about it? Nothing. Not a damn thing, homie. I'll tell you what, if this kicks me out for like time, I'm going to turn on Critical Role. I'm going to use the restroom and then I'll be back. It looks like that's not the case here. And it is fucking dark. Oh. That's probably why it's fucking dark. Sure the area seems clear. Looks secure. Yeah, I have a key to that shed, so we're gonna go check it out. Then I'll turn on Critical Role after I'm done in that shed. Oh, and a hand grenade. Fucking hell yeah. Where's my key? There it is. What the fuck? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Oh, I need a goddamn padlock. Or I need a fucking, what do you call it, key? Shit. Wait, I wonder if this key works for that. Let's see. Nope, sure doesn't. God damn it. I don't know where I could get a lockpick either. Where's my nearest big town? I'm gonna have to run to, I think, to Georgetown and look around for one, and then come back. Alright, so we're gonna run to Georgetown. Let me check in here first. There might be one in here. I doubt it. Every once in a while we get good loot that spawns in here, so... Or at least loot that people drop. Yeah, alright, to Georgetown. Server pop was low. I think this is the server pop right there, so it's just 3 people. I am gold right now. More people will start getting on around like the 2:30, 3 o'clock time. Looks like one of them's flying around in a helicopter somewhere. And seeing how I have not seen a helicopter, I would say I'm more than in good hands.
Till we reach the top, 2 by 2 we fall. Will we meet our end or meet our destiny? Hold your breath and roll.
How do you want to do this?
It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery. Who knows what will happen? He might. Things for sure, we never give up on the fight.
From the healer to the renegade,
We all share the same goal. Adding more allies, taking more chances.
hold your breath and roll.
It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery. From darkness our friendship will rise. But one thing's for sure, we never
And last we left off, Bell's Hells had made their journey northward here in the Odiran Wilds to Hartmoor Hamlet in search of answers about the murder of the Loomis twins and the thread of the assassins that you, Orem, have been following, as well as, it seems, discovering some connections with the nightmare that has been haunting Imogen for a good portion of her young to current adult life. You are also here to break into the Twilight Mirror Museum at the behest of Miss Gianna Hexam, to both embarrass, if possible, the proprietor of it, as well as win a wager that she had made with Yvonne Hesroga. You managed to break in against a competitive burglary team known as the Verdict. You got caught in a lot of traps, and they got caught in some traps too, and you kind of gave traps to each other, and then you fought at some weird clay golem things, and then you repeatedly hit a button and burned the fuck out of the other team.
Sure did. They had it coming.
A lot of bases.
It's perfect. And you won the wager. You retrieved the specific object that was notified to be waiting for you at the end of the museum safely, more or less. And in doing so, won the arrangement for Hexam. On your way out, you delved into the seemingly some sort of a shared or uniquely parallel history with one of the local carvers in the space, other crafters of fine wooden and other materials, an MC, if you will. That was intense.
Very intense.
Totally the way I thought that was going to go. I love this guy.
It certainly feels as well as running into Estani on the way out, who had been contemplating the conversations you had had and trusted you with a little more information about some sort of a troop or a group that referred to themselves as the Grim Verity, that seemed to be heading up some of the similar research into these strange astral oddities that the Loomis twins have been looking into, themselves seemingly possibly members. Upon leaving, you mounted your horses and headed southward on a relatively safe journey back, having knowing the roads a little better, managed to avoid any serious conflict or issues. And we finished the last session with you stepping towards the base of the city, just as the sun had begun to set and the flame of Prakash Pyre guided you to Drusar. So, Bell Sounds, what would you like to do?
Boy, that last end of the trip was just wild.
Yeah, honestly, you felt a little out of it, Fern.
I did. I was just like a little out of it. I'm not really sure why.
That physical magnetism, though. We didn't skip a beat, baby.
Never, never. Right on rhythm.
What time?
Already returned the horses.
Evening.
Evening.
That's right, we returned the horses.
Oh,
No, it's
no, nothing new, but during the journey, if I may go back in time for a second,
Yes.
Yep.
I just, not in a creepy way,
Uh-oh.
but when I was on watch, a night or two,
Yeah.
I've paid careful attention to Imogen's, sort of like her behavior at sleep, like what time she seemed to be like in REM sleep.
I watch her when she sleeps.
Yeah, exactly.
in a good way.
Not in a creepy way, just trying to like figure out like if she dreams every night or if she just dreams some nights or just trying
Soft
to figure
armor is
out a
better than
pattern.
no armor.
That's it.
Roll an insight check.
Natural 20.
For a total of...
Thursday.
Insight I'm pretty good on, 26.
Wow.
Well, first off, Imogen, is there anything that you think would have been noticeable during these nights of sleep?
Not in a creepy way. So don't even go there.
She floats away.
Just a lot of tables.
I just got them too.
This sounds weird, but my hand is You notice I've been sleeping with my hand in my
pants?
in my no, in my side pouch, in like it's not my pocket, but it's a side pouch that's on my
Like
clothes.
in it, on it, around it?
Like my hand is in
It's a false
it's
pocket.
That
in
area.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Holes cut out.
Yeah, that's probably.
I mean, that's plenty.
No, yeah,
That's
that
a
would
lot.
be the most.
Okay.
You would probably notice I feel very uncomfortable going to sleep, but you might have noticed that one already.
I would say on top of that too, at certain moments of restlessness in which you could see, and you rolled really high, you can see when the face tenses, when the body seems to be challenged in finding comfort. The hand then finds the pouch, and then comfort seems to come quickly thereafter.
Okay. To Dressar!
You're there!
I don't need to go through or anything, but I would say on the ride, Orem would have explained the Grim Verity, Ebenaltkai, and not Spyshine, Spiraling Shen. Aisha. Shout out to Aisha.
That's right, Spiraling Shin. Right.
Cool. That's it.
So, now that we're in town again, some things on our to-do list include.
Excellent.
Ajit Dial.
That's for you.
That's for me.
Oh yeah,
Hexam for
Ashton.
just Ashton.
Well, I mean, I can go solo if necessary,
No, no,
but
no,
we just
no,
need to
we're
turn
Checking
down
in.
the
Vern also wanted that statue of,
Where was that?
well, one of her statues, Hexam. Fern asked for a payment if we
Oh,
succeeded.
yes, that's right.
Yeah,
If we succeeded, she was definitely gonna give me that statue.
that changes the shape of the
Oh
face.
yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was definitely formally agreed upon.
yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Written in the
We made a
contract.
contract. A verbal one.
And we got to check in with Lord Ishtarach
Yeah,
at some point.
Okay, yeah.
Lord Worcestershire.
Or Lord any other pressing matters? Marwa's shop? Just because it's fun.
Yeah, especially once we have a little change in our pocket. That could be fucking great.
Okay. Well, what's up? What's up first?
It's sunset.
Sid, upon stepping into the Lantern Spire and getting into the city itself proper, I would say by now the early night has kicked in. The kind of oranges and reds and purples of the sunset have just begun to fade into the dark blue and eventually heading towards twilight into the dark night itself. So the city is yours. You can see the various torches and lanterns now blazing down the Ray of the Roads to the Fate Walk across to the Core Spire. The city is yours.
I know it's kind of late. Maybe we want to just hold up and relax for a bit, and then start fresh in the morning.
Sure.
All right for that. Where do you want to stay? Who's like what here?
Well, yeah. Where do we normally stay?
How have we forgotten this?
Sit and spin.
I don't
Sit
wanna-
and spin and the
You've stayed at the Spire by Fire. You've
Yeah,
stayed at the
Spire by
Soot and
Fire.
Swill.
Yeah, the Spire by Fire. Let's go there.
Okay. Stepping through the bustling early evening, you can see that the normal hour in which those who are finishing their shifts of work have set out into the night to find some sort of adventure or fun, whether it be drinks and socializations. There, some individuals that work into the nights are preparing for whatever shifts they take through the wee hours. But the long bridge that is the Fate Walk guides you towards the Core Spire until eventually the familiar sight, the impressive exterior of the Spire by Fire, the bright torchlight on the very front, and the now bustling interior of the front tavern space is presented before you. You're looking to get rooms for the evening?
Sure is in, yeah.
Okay. The typical crowd is within, as well as the proprietor. The rooms, are you just getting one night?
Yeah,
How many rooms?
nights, maybe 2 nights.
Let's do two. We can always
Call it
leave.
2, and we can always book if we have
Yeah.
to.
Okay. 2 nights for 2 rooms, 3 rooms?
What do you think, Chet? Do you want to sleep alone again and hope Fern joins you, or would you rather
What?
sleep in a room with the rest of us?
I mean, I'm down for a little, a little co-op, a little team building.
So, maybe 2 rooms?
Okay.
Which room is Fern in?
Well, I'll just go into any room. I mean,
it doesn't matter to me. I just want everyone else to be aware.
Aware?
Cool.
Yep. Just
I
tracking.
think she's
each
crashing
other.
with us then. I think that's fair.
yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
Yeah,
Makes
that makes
sense to me.
sense. Thank you, FC.
Ashir, the male Qatari that normally takes care of the front of the tavern in this part of the night, kind of leans forward with his orange-brown fur. Okay, yeah. 2 rooms, 2 nights. That'll put you back, say, 2 gold pieces, and here's your keys.
Oh, I'm taking this one. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Would you like drinks brought to your room at all?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I would, yeah, that would be
I
wonderful.
didn't even know that was an option.
Can we get food as well?
No, just drinks.
No.
No, we can get food if you want.
Yeah.
It is an extra charge.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we'll say for round of meals, brought to these rooms for the night here, including, what do you want? Liquor, ale, beer, wine, what do you feel?
Whatever an extra gold will buy. I'm going 3.
Very well.
It's been a good week.
Big spenders! All right, get to your room. We'll get you situated here shortly. With that, you guys are able to go to your 2 chambers. They are modest enough, but comfortable with a divided troop. There is at least enough bed space, though there are 2 beds per room, enough bed space with some coupling to or the floor if you prefer.
You say? We got a couple up. What? FCG,
We all heard it.
did you want to bunk up?
Yeah, me and Ashton and Fern. I think we were gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna bump up. Yeah, bump up. That's gonna be
Bump
great.
up.
Yeah.
Well,
like it.
where are you going, Orem?
I'm easy. I fit anywhere.
There's 4 beds, but if y'all just want to leave a couple beds empty and sleep 3, 3 to a couple of them, then you do your thing. But
The one of these is open if anybody wants to share. If you want to join Chetney Island,
I'm jumping right in.
Wham! Ashton impacts the side of the stone.
I warn you, I toss and turn, and I'm a snorer.
your body is hard.
I can also sleep anywhere. This is just.
As a
I can
trained
pass.
carpenter, your heart drops into your stomach at the sound, a very familiar sound of load-bearing wood cracking ever so slightly.
Don't do it. Please. I'll sleep on the floor. Sorry.
A short time later, there's a knock at the door, and you see a young, can't be older than 19 or 20, boy who is currently carrying multiple trays with food that looks like it's fairly fresh, if not standard fare here in the Spire by Fire. And
I help him out, and he just, I don't take it from his hands, but
it's hot, be careful.
food just starts levitating, the plates start levitating across the room to the...
Okay, you're good. Closes the door.
Wait, who cooked these? This food? Is this?
Our cook, Janie? Why?
Oh, never mind. I think that might be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Pretty work somewhere else.
Pretty work somewhere else, that's right. Okay, never mind.
What's your name?
Good night. Good night.
What's your name? We just sneaked up the event horizon.
Yeah, it was too much. As soon as he saw the eyes, nope. My name is Waiter.
There's a vibe in the room. Tell me about your parents. Want some candy? Want some candy?
Oh my God. So, food and drinks are yours. The night is yours. You can discuss what you wish to discuss, or move on to the next morning. Up to you. Yep.
Ozzy
what are
Dial,
we gonna do in the morning?
was he part of a Mahan house? I'd have Mahan
Correct.
house next
Yes.
to the Mahan house Dial?
Yes.
No, right.
And
Say we get
specifically a location referred to as the Dial Hall is where his place of business is.
Got it.
Say we get Hexam out of the way. And I would like to go in there. I would like to put forward, because I don't think I was quite clear enough. The less personal information she gets, the better. She's fine. She's just, she can get single-minded, and You just don't want to draw too much attention to yourself, especially.
You want to do the talking?
I'd prefer to. If she wants to hear from anybody, feel free. But I don't want to put it in her head that anybody is for, you know,
Sale?
available for sale, rental, or display. So conversations about your possible worth and value are, I'm not going to say dangerous, but I just don't like putting ideas in her head.
I understand. We'll act according.
God, it makes me so nervous every time you say that.
Maybe I should wear the pants and shoes.
No.
Definitely not ever do that again, ever.
I mean, that way, I suppose, if she asks, you can.
I mean, it can only drive the value down. It's really not bad. Just gotta take it before you go in.
And I'd also say, well, try not to steal from. I mean, I'm not going to be mad if you get away with it. I'll be very angry if you don't. That's what I'll say.
To steal from her or not to?
It was very complicated,
That's the
Ashton.
question.
That is the question.
That is definitely always the question.
To steal.
I would say, don't steal from her. But if you do steal from her, don't get caught. Succeed.
Okay. I mean, I don't really. I just borrowed for a long time.
How many things have you brought back?
Oh. I haven't brought anything back just yet, but I will.
You have been busy.
We've had so much going on,
Things
so I
happen.
just, things happen in time, but we'll get there.
Yeah, think about all the adventures you're giving these items.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, don't steal as usually as a suggestion. Don't get caught as a rule. I would. That's my philosophy.
Don't steal.
Yeah.
You know just what I'm...
I remember someone once said, only steal from grumpy people. I
Who
heard
said
that
that?
once.
Anybody
know.
can be grumpy if you work hard enough.
I agree.
Yeah.
That is deep.
I have a question.
Oh.
When talking to Hexam, should we maybe, I don't know, get like a gift card or something to send to Shabanis, since we almost killed the other competitors? Like a bouquet of flowers,
I mean,
nice sirloin.
I feel bad for them. I don't know. I don't know if I feel bad for. Well,
I mean, just because she's kind of the middleman, if you will. So she could deliver the message.
I mean, I've never gotten a gift for sucking at something before. You know.
Oh, sure.
They survived, right? And we healed them.
Yeah, you don't win. You don't get a gift for losing.
I mean,
It's fair.
I mean,
anything you survive is kind of a win.
But it might put us in their good graces, so it's a wonderful kind gesture.
I like them. The
Gotta word
verdict.
it carefully though, because it could read like passive aggression. Like,
You know.
so
Oh,
sorry.
right, like
What would you say? What would you say?
yeah, how would you phrase it? The role play. Go for it.
Dear Mr. Shabana,
Okay, it's a good start.
so sorry for, winning and torching your teammates.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's
I
good.
hope you have
It's a different feel.
Sincere.
a lovely rest of your life. Does that sound good?
That sounds good to me, the way
Yeah,
that you say it.
Great.
That sounds like that to me personally sounds
Like an insult.
like you just broke up with someone and stole all their stuff while they were out at work. I'm not against it. I'm just saying if that's what you want to put forward, that's what I'm getting.
So sorry for winning, haha, and torching your teammates. Hope you have a good rest of your life.
Well, when you read it like that,
Yeah, that does sound a little bad.
You shouldn't text that though. You should say that directly to.
That's
yeah.
That's the tone gets lost.
Maybe I can send a
not
message.
the tone. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we ever run into her,
We'll do it in person.
We'll do it in person. If the universe wills it.
You buy somebody a bottle of something, and you're like, no hard feelings. Hope to work together next time.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Just say,
a good idea.
no hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
That's a good message.
Just
Like an
business.
edible fruit bouquet or something.
Oh man, yeah. I've seen those before. They look great.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's good. To Hexham's then? Let's get this out of the way. Is it the next day?
Well, it's still night. You're in your room. You want to sleep, you can do that, and then the next day.
It would be rude. But do we need to take a watch?
No,
No, I think we're fine now.
Man,
Are you
guys
sure?
lived a privileged life. We're hot targets now.
He's got a point.
Yeah, we could have bounties on our heads.
It's not like people.
We were around a guy that was worth 20 gold, 20K gold.
A lot of people get murdered in hotels.
That's true. We've seen it.
Very true.
Yeah.
Should we ask the barkeep if there are any bounties on us? Or,
How would he know?
well, I assume that the people who run establishments would know, you know, the scuttlebutt around town.
I think we're all right.
Okay.
Should I keep first watch just in case?
Sure. You want to stay up? Go for it.
Okay.
We're all gonna go to sleep except for we're gonna have one guy.
I could go downstairs and just ask.
No,
Okay.
I'll go after you, Chet, but I don't know if we have a third volunteer.
We're committed
I'll
to this
volunteer.
There we are.
Okay. All right. So we have the trio of watch, and you're going to the.
I was just gonna run downstairs really quick and see if was it Callion?
Callion's in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Callion's the bouncer.
Yeah, I was just gonna find Callion.
Okay.
Just run downstairs.
Okay. So as you head back down, you can see sitting to the right in a heavily reinforced kind of bench slash stool, Callion kind of just lumbering forward, and in one hand kind of just settled on the left knee, while her right large elephantine hand looks like it's clutching some sort of a series of metallic balls that she's just kind of just swirling in the fingers and fumbling one. Picks it up, puts it back, and just continues to concentrate. As you approach, kind of stop, and you hear the clacking, freeze. All right. You're gonna breathe.
Yeah. I was just curious. Does anybody put out some money for me, dead or alive, that you heard about?
I mean, that sort of thing does happen on occasion.
I mean, in the last week.
Yeah, in small spaces, maybe. Nothing that's... what are you getting at?
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Oh wow. 16.
16. More about a whisper, since you're the only person present with the secrets. Genuinely seems a little confused as to what you're trying to glean or pull from her, but doesn't seem to be hiding anything necessarily.
Okay, cool. I just pissed some people off last week. I was just testing. Not that you need to know. It's all good. You want a beer?
I'm on the job, I can't drink.
Oh. Well, I'll have a beer for you. Thanks. And I run back upstairs.
A strange one. As you step away and head back to the chamber. Are you taking first watch?
I am.
All right, Jen. So make a perception check for me, please. While the rest of you rest.
14. 14. No, 18.
14. Ah!
Too deep in the roleplay there.
I'm well rested.
All right. Uneventful. You hear the occasional rowdy outburst throughout the night, or the early parts of the evening. The energy of the tavern downstairs tends to wind down. You keep an ear out.
Because my notes look like a fourth grader's, was the Prism Emporium run by Tua 20? Is that right?
Okay. Hold on.
I'm trying to remember when I went and bought that chisel and I was overcharged for the set.
Correct. Yeah, that was the Prism Emporium. Yeah, and that was Tuyen or Twana.
Tua to Twana. Okay. Gonna kill them. All right. Got it.
Ah, boy. Okay. A few hours go by. No major issue. Your watch comes to an end. Who do you wake up?
Arm! Sorry, pal. It's you.
Okay.
Coast is clear.
Nothing?
Nothing. Yeah. That's exactly what they want us to think.
Be vigilant.
All right. Well, perception check for me.
Ooh, there's a natural one I get to re-roll. And that jumped up on top, but that's not as good as the other one. That is a 23 total.
23.
20. Nope. Nope. 26 total. Nope. 24 total. 24 total. Give or take. Let's say 23 and a half.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Good. Average it out.
Yeah.
Quiet. At one point, you do hear some heavy poof, poof, poof out in the hall, and you get a bit tense, but you listen, and you hear some slurred grumbling, and somebody continues lumbering down the hall, a bit trashed to their room before the door slams down the way. Beyond that, no major issue. And then your watch comes to a conclusion.
All right. Well, I walk over to the witch pile and I shake awake the furry one. Hey,
Yes, hello.
you're old. You're up.
Okay.
I'll take your spot and like roll into the corner of
Come
the
on.
bed.
Okay. Fern, roll a perception check for me, please.
Okay. Ooh, natural 19.
Okay. An uneventful passage, thankfully, because early in the morning, aside from the loud snoring of Chetney across the room.
I want to do something.
Sure, yeah, what do you want to do?
I would like to walk over to the side of Ashton while he's sleeping.
Okay.
And I want to watch his head and try to see if anything's happening.
Inside his brain?
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to see the brain?
Okay. So, in the low light here, you take quite a bit of time. From a third-person perspective, this is really creepy. You are just inches from the crystal-like exposed portion of their dome.
Mouth breathing.
Yeah, like just you see like the fog going in and out.
Big goat eyes.
You don't see like a brain. It isn't like a glass dome with, fleshy organ visible, but a close look you can see the inside looks like clouded, cracked crystal. You see what looks almost like a storm of quartz frozen in place, like an odd natural ice that is just locked in time. And as you focus on it, occasionally you see a bit of red kind of spark. And a bit of purple just kind of glow and shift. There's like a very, very subtle microcosm of chaos and energy just kind of sparking around beyond the opaque portion of this exposed crystalline womb. It's beautiful.
So beautiful and calm in there. I'm just gonna put my finger on it and see what happens.
Okay. It is a smooth. Yes. It is a smooth glass-like surface there, and as you kind of run your finger along it, there's warmth to it. It has the warmth of skin, but it is a hard surface. As you move your finger along, you almost see a trail of that very faint energy across it, like those kind of energy spheres you'd see in Sharper Image when those existed. Yeah, there you go. But it just kind of follows the pressure you place along it, and it's kind of cool, and you can't stop yourself from kind of doing it a bit. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
I was going to say, because there's no feeling on the glass, but that would definitely.
But the proximity and the movement of her finger on it.
It might actually be enough to.
With disadvantage, because you are asleep.
Oh, that's fair. Perception check, right?
Yes.
Nope. I am out. Nothing above a 3.
You are like shifting their head, like an inch one way or the other with no reaction. They are down for the count, and you are just they're a toy for the moment.
Okay. I am going to get really close, and I am going to up against the glass part. I'm just gonna go. And then I'm gonna make 2 dots and then a smiley face.
You've got it. Easily enough done, unnoticed, unbothered, and as the moisture from your breath begins to fade, you can just faintly still make out the ever so slight image of a smiley face upon the exterior.
Touche. Touche.
I'm gonna go back to the bed and kind of move Orem a little and just keep circling like a dog till I find a comfortable spot.
Okay, you eventually find it and push in and curl against your familiar friends and go to sleep for the last part of your watch.
That's the best part.
Good night.
Everything's good.
Oh my god.
A good hour and a half, 2 hours or so without watch progress with the rest of you sleeping. The sun slowly begins to rise. The temperature of the room begins to go warmer and warmer. I will say, Ashton, in your night's rest, whether it be brought on by exterior physical handling of yourself that you're unaware of or not, you sleep soundly not out of a calm rest, but out of just a physical exhaustion. Still recuperating from the previous journey, but you keep having these flashes, these moments, memories of holding an adult's hand above you. Flashes of the ground itself tearing and breaking against other shelves of jagged rock. You have images of wandering through the long path from the Hellcatch Valley northward and being mindful of the crawlers and other wandering brigands. Just moments scattered of your life like a broken puzzle. Fractured but put back together, like you. And to that point too, flashes of the climactic break-in that set this strange path. The darkly lit interior of Hexen's Manor. The whispered rushing of the nobodies around. Milo trying to get
Go to PI real
join,
quick. I think I'm gonna go to PI.
but your confidence and intense
See if they got anything good over there.
is keeping you a bit too long behind. Flashing to that crate again. The last thing you remember from that failed burglary. Reaching into it. And then striking white coloration. The sound like a thunder crack, but echoing into 1,000 echoes, all different directions. In one moment you are 1,000 pieces, and then back to one. And waking up in the Crook House. Milo standing over you, their thick glasses upon lenses, looking down at you, the lantern light, sweat dripping off their face, dirt and grease smeared on their brow, their knitted cap pulled tightly over as their massive eyes, magnified, blinking. You okay? You okay? Okay. The echoes progress even further. Hundreds of them. Okay. Versing and then colliding again. And then just dark, restful sleep. You all wake up, comfortable. Night's rest to get your long rest if you needed it. Breakfast was not ordered to be delivered either, so you had to retrieve your meal for the
Gotta
morning.
leave that shit on the doorknob before you go to bed.
But the day is yours.
Food on the go as we head over.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Let's just get this done.
Okay. You go ahead and grab yourself. a
I
meal,
dropped my
say, for
Springfield
the trip
somewhere.
here, a quick grab and go sort of breakfast dish. Run you about, let's say, 6 silver.
That fucking sucks.
I'll take care of you.
I probably dropped it when I picked up the Mosin.
It's
Like
really
a dumb
not
shit.
problem.
As she unseats a few sticky coins from the inside of her fur.
Sticky coin.
They're yours anyway.
Keep getting stuck to my finger.
Where would you like to go?
I think we should get the biggest out of the way. Clear the decks. Go see Hexam.
Let's get some cash.
Oh God, that's right. We get money for this.
We have money for this. It's hopefully what they do when you do something you weren't going to do otherwise.
This is very exciting.
Well, you have lots of money.
Look, I'm frugal. I wasn't born rich. I've earned this.
Bye.
Selling toys?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know a lot of people that make wooden toys of an expert nature? I don't think so.
We've met several just in the last week and a half.
You cheat.
Well, I mean,
You're my
I
favorite.
thought you were a healer. You cut me deep.
I take it back.
I need a moment. All right, it's passed.
No, I mean, you do well. You get paid well for what you do. I've looked in his wallet. It's very well stocked.
No, I know.
was.
It's become far more well stocked since you started traveling with us.
I'm a team player.
why I keep
I
taking
share.
you off the
I
top.
picked up the tab for things Orm knows.
He has been very generous.
Respect.
It's true.
You don't see me spending on, extra hotel rooms just to satisfy my carnal desires.
All right.
That was a lot out here in front of the hotel.
The 11-year-old that's now standing to your left, who's like licking what looks to be a piece of rock candy, is just staring at it. Goes, "What's carnal mean?"
It's a dessert. Ask your parents.
Okay.
You have it for sex. Kids are cute.
He's 11. It's fine.
All right. Are you heading to Gianna Hexam's then? All right. Heading over towards the Lucent Spire, where the elite live amongst their well-to-do and expensive estates. You pay each 1 silver for the path to via the gondola.
I'll
as
get
you all
it. It's
step.
on me.
Thanks.
That generosity.
Thanks, Chet.
Carnal generosity,
He's so
practically.
kind.
He's very generous.
Am I using that right?
Shut up, Ash.
And 1 point.
As the doors close, you all rest inside. It rocks gently before.
Oh no.
She got blurry. She got blurry.
Okay.
I like blurry fern.
I know.
Blast.
Okay.
Come back.
It'll come back.
It's
It'll
fine.
come back.
Much like the gondola, as it rocks in an uncomfortable fashion for a bit at Fern's pushing, but it does come to rest eventually. Looking down behind you, having returned to the city, you get once more that beautiful view, especially from the height of the Lucent Spire, this path that you have taken. And then the late morning, you can see the sun has crashed through and pushed back the majority of the night fog that seemed to have choked the lower jungle bed beneath the city. Glancing upward, you could see the familiar, beautiful cobblestone streets and rising spires and the various homes and boats and courtyards that surround magnificent Mahan House homes and possible members of the Quorum. Eventually stepping off, you return to these neighborhoods and follow the familiar path to Gianna Hexam's somewhat intense-looking, darkly colored estate. Within a moment of knocking, the door opens, and the dimly lit interior, with nary a window to be seen beyond to the back of the staircase that kind of turns off to the left and up to the secondary floor, leaves most of the room in fair shadow. But what you do hear immediately, suffusing the chamber, is a beautiful solo violin playing. Just kind of gently filling the atmosphere within.
It's more sentient and animate objects. Stay away from it.
Maybe it's someone practicing.
Yeah, does Gianna play an instrument?
You've never seen her play an
I've
instrument.
never seen her play an instrument. Doesn't mean she can't, just have never seen it. We don't have that kind of relationship. Actually, I take that back. We do, but it would be under very strange circumstances.
Trust it.
We assume for now that it's an instrument.
playing itself.
Of course.
I mean,
It could also be
that
like
sounds
the
expensive.
Starpoint Conservatory. You know, they have music playing in that. Who knows where it comes from?
Should we follow the sound?
Or do you know where we're going, Ashton?
Hello?
That works too.
Violin just keeps playing.
I brought stuff and things.
The door closes behind.
We follow it.
Yeah, wow, this is weird. Are we safe?
Leading the path forward towards the base of the stairs, the sound of the violin seems to grow louder as you approach the stairs leading to the second floor. You pass by the familiar busts and statues, including the ones that look fairly blank in detail, but as you walk near, you can see them, the enchantment trying to grasp your shape, kind of failing at this distance, but just enough of a transition, like it's trying to grasp something to hold on to before you pass beyond it and reverts back to just a blank humanoid bust. Continuing up the stairs, the sound of the violin gets louder. As you head to a secondary landing that is open and overlooks the top of this foyer, you can see open. There's a double door to a study chamber where you've been before, and this is, you know, to be kind of one of her personal sitting rooms. Looking just past the door, you can see there are two figures. You can see one, an older human woman with a pair of spectacles at the end of her nose, wearing a very nice dress, high neck, kind of folded up top. Her hair is put into a high bun with what looks to be like a singular braid that kind of emerges from the center of it and dangles towards the back of her shoulders. No, this is, you're not familiar with this figure. And she is just intently, hands clasped, looking forward, and about 5 feet from her, by the mantle of an unlit fireplace, is Gianna Hexam, violin in hand, and is just playing. Not even acknowledging your presence yet. The older woman kind of glances over and notes all of you, and then goes back to listening to the music. About a minute of music continues. You listen to it. It is this haunting, beautiful melody that you can't help but wonder, based on the atmosphere here, if it is beautiful in its own right, if this is some sort of magically enhanced skill that she is practicing. Is there an enchantment involved here? Are you being enchanted? Being in the proximity of this? Is this dangerous? It's hard to tell in the presence of someone that you've been told and sensed to not trust. But she completes the song and sets the bow to the side, gives a nod, and the older woman stands up. Well done. You've drastically improved. Here. And she reaches into a small bundle on the side and pulls out a few sheets. Practice these before our next lesson. And